Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. All right. This is happening. Okay.
Video game podcast.
The FDA just approved the first prescription video game for kids with ADHD. So that's something. So this article is from The Verge. What's that?
Oh, that's
It's something I've never heard of before. But the company is called Acct Interactive, and they're making a game called Endeavor RX, and that was formerly known as Project Evo. So this game's probably been around for a while. We just didn't know. It's the first video game that can legally be marketed as a prescribed medicine in the U.S. So
Interesting.
it's a landmark decision from the Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, which is authorizing doctors to prescribe iPhone and iPad games for kids between the ages of 8 and 12 years old with ADHD. And it underwent 7 years of clinical trials that studied over 600 children to figure out whether a game would actually make a difference.
Whoa.
So I think it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
That it actually was prescribed as something that can help someone instead of having every chance they get, they try and make games bad for kids.
I was just about to say the same thing. Yeah, they always try to hate on games.
School shooting. They're like, video games.
It's Grand Theft's fault.
Violent video games.
Or what was it? The sex box, because there was a sex scene in Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Come on, you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
It's not her fault that your parents approved.
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on, man.
It's called M rating for a reason. But yeah, so I mean, games are always good for, like they always said, for reactions and stuff like that. If there was any good thing about them, it's like paying attention and reactions, and that's about all there was to it. Other than that, it was just to get your mind off of something. But never prescribed as medicine for ADHD. But I mean, a lot of people say they have ADHD. It's just, I know it's different now than it was back in the day because everything is more accessible. And if you're looking at one thing, we have so many other options, and a lot of people who grew up with that, their minds don't stay pinpointed on one thing. So I could be looking at the computer while watching TV, while on my phone, while playing a game, while on an iPad.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you got all those options, you probably consider that ADHD. And if you grew up that way, your mind works that way, so you think it's ADHD anyway. But, if you do actually have it, then this game can be played. What is it? They said that it can help.
What do they have to play, like a certain amount of times a day or something, like a time limit?
So let's see. According to the company's favorite of 5 studies, the answer is yes. It's a medicine now. So 1/3 of kids treated with no longer had a measurable attention deficit on at least one measure of objective attention.
Wow.
So after playing the obstacle dodging target collecting game for 25 minutes, that's what type of game it is. Obstacle dodging target collecting. But after playing it for 25 minutes a day, 5 days a week, or for 4 weeks, the improvement has been maintained for about at least a month afterwards.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool, man.
That's good. Whenever games are seen in the positive light, I'm always more supportive towards that because there's always so much negativity they try to put it to video games all the time. All the time they try to come up with some bullshit. Oh, we did this poll and there's a certain percentage of people who play this game are more likely to murder someone. No.
And that's never been the case. It's never been.
Yeah, it's never. Yeah, exactly. It has nothing to do with the games they're playing.
It's to keep you from killing people.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to shoot 100 people in this game so I don't walk out of my house and blast one.
I just killed 2 innocents in Red Dead Redemption 2, okay? That helped me. No, I'm just
Wow.
Yeah, man.
It keeps you inside so you don't go kill her.
Dude, how long do you think it would be before they the FDA approve Red Dead Redemption?
Chill.
Or you can't buy. You have to get a prescription to buy a video game.
Oh my god.
Like all video games, like you got to get a doctor's note, a prescription, and be like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
I've been prescribed.
I'm
this
only
game.
prescribed rated M from it.
You are pretty psycho. I prescribe GTA for you, so stay home.
Yeah, there you go.
Stay home for a month, and we'll talk.
It's funny they're hitting the attention deficit because as a culture, we have less attention span.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely true.
like a 1950s movie the plot point wouldn't start for like a half
Yep.
an hour, and everybody was cool to just
Sit there and chill. Yeah.
Now, if something doesn't happen the first 7 minutes of a movie, we're
Yep.
all out. We're like, this movie was boring, worst review, terrible. It's the same thing with video games. So it's interesting that this is something to tackle.
That's cool.
At this
Yeah, it was like Jack Black's version of King Kong. That movie would start for like an hour.
Damn.
I didn't have a problem. I didn't have a problem with it, but a lot of people would have been walking
Peter
out.
Jackson's King Kong. Yeah.
It's like
remember
it's
that.
also
That was a
like
two-
Red Dead. Also, it's like Red Dead 2. It takes a while to kind of
Yes,
start.
yes.
But you gotta appreciate that build up. You know, you gotta appreciate the build up and the groundwork. For
You know,
the
it's
game.
funny you said that because I remember the big criticism about that was that the fast travel was like, it's in the game. It is in the game, but
You don't get it till
it's-
later.
Yeah, you don't get it until like maybe like 45% of the game.
This is one of
Well,
the
it's
this is
drawn
one
out.
of this is
And
one of the
with-
few games I understand why it's not there.
Exactly.
It's one of the few games.
Exactly.
Trust me, I would like it,
Yeah.
but I understand.
So there's a world out
It's
there.
a journey.
Yes.
You're putting yourself in a world,
They
and you
phased it.
have to go through
They
it.
force you to go
inhabit
through.
that character.
Yeah, you
and it's
have
awesome.
to.
It's awesome.
I understand, but shit, man, I would like that fast travel.
Oh, dude, certain missions, I'm like,
Please, can I get that fast?
Shit,
I was here like 5 times already.
Yeah.
Can I get
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
fast travel, please?
oh fuck, I'm going the wrong way again. Fuck.
I just killed 3 people on the way there. I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to do
And I
that.
gotta start over again. Fuck. But yeah,
But a 25-minute exercise a day basically gets
That's
you
good.
a
that's
month,
awesome though.
That's
a month
really
of good
cool.
health.
That's
So we'll see.
awesome.
We'll see if that stuff works.
I love positive news
this
about games.
This is a major milestone for video
Yeah,
games.
that's I'm
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right.
That makes me happy.
Cool.
So we'll see how it does.
Yeah, they were saying the FDA, they approved a glucose meter back in the day for the Nintendo DS for kids.
Hey, that didn't work out. That didn't
Back in
work out too much.
2010. Yeah,
No, they've had some stuff like the blood.
yeah, Bayer produced.
Yeah, Bayer.
Yeah.
And they had another thing with the blood pressure thing for
Oh,
what,
yeah.
what was it, the Wii?
If
it was for
anything,
Nintendo. It was for Nintendo.
if anything, it's probably the way.
But neither one of those really did anything or even came out.
Well,
So-
you think if you're thinking about like health wise, like Ring Fit
Right.
Adventure was good, and you got
No, I mean they have the fitness. They've been doing fitness.
Fitness has been successful for
But
them.
to actually prescribe it this is what the new thing.
Yeah.
To prescribe it. I mean they had that.
No, not if you're fat. Like We Fit, dude. We Fit. You're fat. I'm gonna go play We Fit. And when I stepped on the scale, they're like, "I'm sorry, you're too big." For me."
That is a thing.
it is a
thing.
thing. It is a thing.
I'm just trying. I couldn't even play. What was the Sonic? Where you were like snowboarding down the hills, but you could use the Wii Fit board. Do you guys remember that game?
I never played
What the
that.
hell was that?
I don't remember. It was a
It's almost like a snowboard game.
but it used the Wii Fit board.
Yeah, you use a balance board.
Yeah, but it used the Wii Fit board.
Oh, shit.
So I was just like under the weight, so I could stand on the board. But the moment I put a little pressure on it, it would like be like, and like the game would stop. I was like, oh man, I can't even. Like I'm too fat to get fit.
Damn.
I'm gonna holler at Nintendo.
They did me dirty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send Nintendo an email right now.
Yeah,
Discrimination.
Man. Yeah, what's
Yeah,
up with
come on.
that, man?
Up that weight. Cap.
Yeah.
That big people want to.
Yeah.
For real,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
There shouldn't be a
For
weight
real.
cap. Like you're gonna break the machine. Oh man.
Well, then make a better one.
They should have had that. They should have anticipated that.
How the hell did they not test that?
Oh man.
Pay attention to your focus group.
In one ear, out the other.
I'm gonna spit my beer out right